I grew up in Wisconsin, so I have always told my husband and kids how much more amazing Wisconsin is compared to Sioux Falls. Finally, I convinced my family to go on a camping trip to the beautiful state park in Wisconsin, but even on the way there, my kids were not convinced. Once we arrived, they quickly settled in and began to see the natural beauty that I love so much. But then came the mosquitoes. They were everywhere. It seemed like we couldn't get away fast enough, so we decided a change of scenery would help. We escaped the bugs and went on a nice hike. The only problem was, it was hot. It must have been 110 degrees outside with absolutely no wind, and we were getting higher and higher up the hill. My kids wanted to sit down and rest, and we decided that we better head down to the water and take a nice break. Once we were by the water, my family could now appreciate the natural beauty that was around them as they cooled off and relaxed. The park we were staying at offered canoe rentals, so we decided to go for a canoe ride. Once we were in the canoe, we quickly realized that we needed to paddle upstream halfway around our trip, and that was a lot of work. After our long first day there, we went to bed dreaming of our next day trip to Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark is America's largest water park and has always been something I've wanted to take my children to. The day of our trip, we woke up and realized that it was raining and was probably going to be raining all day. So we still made the trip to Noah's Ark and made the best of our time, but it definitely wasn't the most enjoyable day at a water park while it rained all day. After a rough couple of days, my family was ready to go home. They hadn't had the best time while they were in Wisconsin and didn't really get the picture that I wanted for them while they were there because of all the different things that happened on our trip. They were very happy to pack up and go home. Once we arrived home, I talked to my family about the trip and realized that it might be a long time before I can talk them into going to Wisconsin again. But the truth is, I still love Wisconsin, and I always think Wisconsin will have a special place in my heart.